Busy Crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Jessica and you are watching The Busy Housewife. And today we're doing fall projects because, you know, we love fall. And it is all about the wine corks. No, I did not drink all of this wine. My aunt did. Just kidding. No. No, I got all of these from my aunt, and I'm pretty sure she bought them from somebody because there was a little note in there saying thank you for your purchase and stuff like that. I do know that you can go on and buy corks for crafting. These ones are in fact used. You could see on some of them. Now there was a lot more in here. I already did the crafts, but yeah, so today's video is all about wine corks. And so we have 3 projects using nothing but wine corks, well, except for embellishments, because we need embellishments. Otherwise, it would just be painted wine corks, and that's not fun. So we did use embellishments, but the main project is actually the wine corks. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And before you go, also check out my paper craft. It's called The Busy Housewife Paper Cottage. Everything is about paper, and we are doing stuff like this. These are made out of paper, and they are, let me try to grab them. But these are made out of paper, and this is this kind of stuff that we're doing over there on that channel. And I have the pink one right here, which I did a little tiny bit different. I put there, this is all paper. So that is what we are doing over there. And again, that is called the Busy Housewife Paper Cottage. We are also going to be doing Faith-Filled Fridays. Now, last week I wasn't able to get to it because I'm trying to do time management, and that's very hard for me because I have a lot on my plate. So we are getting there. I just finished this video with the wine corks, and then I can go ahead and put that off my list. And then we're going to go over to the paper craft one, the Busy Housewife Paper Cottage, and do that. So the link to the paper cottage one will be down in the description box below, as well as my email, in case you guys want to email me and all that other great stuff. I am going to ask you guys to please support this channel as well as the Papercraft channel, and I'm not asking for any money or any cash app or anything like that, or nothing like that. How you can support me, and it's totally and completely free, and who doesn't like free? Like, seriously, free is amazing. So all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, and if you can, subscribe to the Papercraft channel. That's linked in the description box below, as well as share this video, get out with your friends, hype it. That was funny, and you know it, because I could hear you snickering right now. Anyways, so hype it. Hyping the videos really helped out the channel as well. So hype it, share it, subscribe to it, and comment. I do get back to the comments, and I love hearing from you guys because you guys are my people, and so I love hearing from you guys. And so yeah, now that I'm gonna be done flabbing my lips, I'll see you at the craft room. Bye. Okay, now that you had to see that. Anyways, on to project number 1. Okay, so again, this is wine corks. We are going to paint 11 of them yellow, 7 of them orange, and 3 of them white. I did change out the yellow to a brighter color because right there it isn't, it's kind of a dull. What originally was honey mustard, and then I ended up switching it out to Shutter Art just yellow, and it turned out to be the color that I needed. So the Apple Barrel honey mustard was not the color I needed. The Shutter Art yellow is what I needed. And so right now what I'm going to do is I am just placing 6 on the bottom and the 5 on top. Yes, we are making a pyramid, but it's not going to be just any pyramid. And I think you guys know what I'm going to be doing here just by the colors that I'm using and everything like that. So I haven't painted the sides yet because you need to paint the little round parts. I haven't painted those yet because I was like, I'm not sure if I want to use this yellow. And it was a good thing that I didn't, because then I didn't have to waste a bunch of yellow. Right there is the yellow that I painted, and it turned out better. Now, do you guys know what I'm making? That's right, we're making a wine cork candy corn. Yeah. So, I go ahead and I stack those, so it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it's yellow, orange, and white, and that's what we are doing there. And this is all made out of the wine corks, because that is what this video is about. It's all about the wine corks. That is absolutely right. So here, I am taking these 2 ribbons. Now, this ribbon I actually got from my son, my middle son. He went to go help his friend one day, and his mom was also a crafter, and she had 2 of the smaller 3-drawer plastic containers. She had 2 of them filled with ribbon and other embellishments and stuff like that. And then she had another box, a small box, and a small plastic container. And my son ended up being like, what are you doing with those? And she was going to throw them away. And my son's all like, nope. And so he brought them over to me. So now I have like 400,682 different ribbons. I know it's not that much. I like to embellish my stories a little bit, guys. All right? So my middle son brought all this stuff over. And so that is what I'm using here. I'm actually using the ribbon that he had brought over. And I tell you... I was so excited and so happy when he brought all that ribbon over. I was and I'm still stoked. I really am. I'm still really stoked about it, because I still don't know what's all in those containers, because I went through them, but every time I go through them again, there's something new. Okay, now that I got my humble brag, about my middle child over, now we can move on to the crafts. So that's what I did there. I just go ahead and I do a yellow ribbon, and then I do a orange with a white polka dot ribbon. That ribbon I actually got from Michael's, I believe. Yeah. And it's just candy corn. It's a black ribbon with candy corns on it. So I thought, hey, how appropriate is that? That is the last bit of that ribbon that I have left. So I just make a awareness bow. And then I tie it off in the middle with a white fuzzy thingamajiggy. I am pipe cleaner. Thank you. See, you guys, this is why I love you guys, because you remind me. And I was just going to say fuzzy thingamajiggy, but then you reminded me that it was a pipe cleaner, and this is why you guys are the best subscribers and viewers in the entire world. Yep, and I said what I said. Okay, so then I just go ahead and I hide the pipe cleaner with a little orange jam, and then there is the final reveal of it. Yeah, so let me know what you think about the wine cork candy corn. Now, I know some of you guys don't like candy corn. I am one that does like candy corn. I grew up on chewing on wax that had cola flavor in it, and it looked like a cola bottle, and you chew on it, and then you spit out the wax because you ate all, or you sucked up all the juice. That's what I grew up on, so that's why candy corns don't really bother me. Okay, so I want to thank every single one of my subscribers and viewers. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And again, like I said before, and I'll say it again, you guys are the absolute best in the entire world, and everybody knows it, and they're jealous. And so, yeah, thank you for all of the best ones in the entire world being my subscribers. But I do appreciate you guys, and thank you. Okay, so now on to wine cork project number 2. Now this one, I know everybody's done this one, because a lot of our crafts are just being rewritten of who wore it best or who done it best. But I took 6 of those and painted them in my Apple Barrel Harvest Orange, and then I took 1 and I painted it in my Milk Chocolate from Apple Barrel as well. And then now we are going to go ahead and we are just going to hot glue the whole thing all the way around. Why did I choose hot glue? Because I was impatient and I wanted it to be done now, and I didn't even wait fully for the paint to be done on any of the projects, really, because that's just how I roll. And I kind of like to sometimes make it a little bit more difficult on myself. Because, hey, why not? So what we're doing here is we're just going to take the 6 of the orange ones and we're just going to glue them and wrap them around the taller brown one. And I wanted to do an actual leaf, but I don't know where a whole bucket of my fall crafts went. Yes, we made a pumpkin, because everybody makes a pumpkin with wine corks. Don't you know that? Yeah. And so here I am, try to be intelligent and try to cut it with scissors, and can't. So I had to use those those metal strip thingamajiggies as well. And so I go ahead and do that for the little curly Q thing on the peduncle, and then I couldn't find my actual leaf, so I was like, hey, I have these wooden leaves, and that is amazing. And I have no idea how long I had these wooden leaves in my stash for, probably 75 years. And so I just go ahead and take a red one, and I glue it down with the hot glue, and then now we have a cute little pumpkin. Well, first, what we're going to do is I was like, it needs something else. And so, yeah, we're always going to be extra, because extra is kind of nice. And sometimes extra is not kind of nice, because then you overdo it and you're like, what in the world was I thinking? Anyways, but so that is what we're going to do here. We're going to take a little bit of a jute twine ball that I have, and then I am just going to go around and twist it around there until I was happy with it. So then here is my little wine cork pumpkin. Yeah, see, I keep going blank and you guys keep telling me what it is. Absolutely amazing people right here. I'm just saying. So let me know what you think about this little tiny pumpkin. It's cute. It's not original, and I get that. Like, everybody's done it, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that has it. I could have did it with shotgun shells, but, because I do have some from my aunt as well, some shotgun shells. Don't know what I'm going to do with those, but we'll find something to do with them. Okay, so go ahead and like this video, share this video with your friends, comment on this video. I do get back to the comments, and please subscribe. And if you haven't already subscribed, or if you have already subscribed, subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, please make sure that you are still subscribed, because YouTube likes to pull subscribers because they're just mean to us creators. And also, hype this video. Hype it. Okay. Now back on to project number 3. And this is our last project. And this project actually didn't take very long. So I take those 3 wine corks and I paint them in the same harvest orange. And they turned out really funny. And then I got made fun of because my husband's like, what in the world, are those going to blow up? And I was like, hey, they're not going to blow up. Be quiet. So, and then my son tried to like the bottom of them, and so yeah, they're supposed to be pumpkins, but I guess they're pumpkin firecrackers. I don't know. So what I do is, after I paint them all orange, and then I wait impatiently while hitting them with a heat gun to hurry up and make them dry, and they weren't 100% dry either ways, because everybody knows when you paint cork, it absorbs and then it stays wet for a little bit longer than you anticipated. So keep that in mind if you decide to make pumpkin firecrackers. I'm just saying. But I go ahead and I take some of that that little curly Q from the last one. I had to cut it down because that was way too long for that size pumpkin. And I place those as the peduncles in there. Then I was like, they actually do look like firecrackers. So I tried to make them look like pumpkins by putting little pumpkin lines in there, and then that didn't work. It just looks like a pumpkin firecracker. And yeah, and I mean, I could have cut them down a little bit to make them look more like pumpkins, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was just lazy. I did not want to deal with the mess of having cork all over the place. I did not want to try to find a knife strong enough to cut through that stuff. Yeah, so I was lazy. And so now we have a conversation piece of a pumpkin firecracker. And yeah, so there we go. I also take some little bit of wire, and it's already curled up, so I put the little curly Q's in there as well. And then I just go ahead and stick a little stem thingamajiggy at the bottom. That one was a little bit harder of a corkscrew, or a cork, not a corkscrew. That's what you do to open the wine. And then now we have those. They also remind me of foxtails, or if that's what they called. Anyways. This will actually be used in a project later on in a separate video for a separate project. And my son walked past there, and he walks past it again. And I like, why are you walking past my stuff? It makes it look like it's all haunted and stuff. And he's like, what are you talking about? Anyways, and then I had to show him that you're literally walking past and ruining my light. But yeah, children. My 17-year-old, love that kid to pieces. Love all my kids to pieces. They're amazing children, and I am so grateful that the Lord has blessed me with such 3 amazing, wonderful children. So there's those. Now these are just embellishments for a later project, and I thought, hey, why not? Okay, so here is the final reveal of all 3 of them all together, and here is the 3 wine cork fall projects. Now, there's probably going to be a ward on between, and see, he walked by again. That's where I had to show him, see, and there you go. And then he sat there and then started dancing. And then I had to push him out of the way. I didn't push him out of the way. I was about to, and he left. So, there you go. And yeah, so there's the war between the people who like the candy corn and the people who don't like the candy corn. And then there's the little pumpkin, and then there is the pumpkin firecrackers that can be used for an embellishment, for an arrangement, and that's what we're going to use them for. I am going to make a cute little arrangement in the next video or 2, God willing, and I am going to be using those for a little bit of embellishments and just something other than just flowers. So yeah, so let me know what you think about these. If you have a favorite, let me know and comment down below, because I really like hearing from you guys. Okay, so I know your guys' time is absolutely precious, and I thank you guys so much for spending it with me, for clicking on my video, for clicking on this channel. And again, please support this channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, and hitting the hype button. That will really help me out. And again, thank you guys so much, and until I see you on the next one, may God bless every single one of you. Bye!